Half of November is over. For some, this means that they have been able to hold out and are still well into the NNN challenge. Things have changed for them. Mental clarity, close to unlimited energy, and if they follow any NNN guide closely, they might even be already looking beyond this month. Others might not have made it over the mountaintop and still struggle to get through the first 2 weeks or even the first days. If you are one of them, don't worry. Today we will specifically talk about the atrocious relapse. If your urges become too great and/or your mind decided to play games, convincing you that relapsing is a good idea, don't worry, this is totally normal, even though it can make us feel ashamed and guilty. Some might even experience binge relapsing, in which they don't just fall back into old habits, but up the frequency too. This might even be done with the intent to better prepare for the next try, because you think that if you overly satisfy your needs, they might not come back as soon or as strong. Do not give this extra weight. That too is completely normal and might even be actually helpful in the beginning. Relapsing is considered to be a normal part of the way out of any addiction. With every relapse, you will learn more about what things to look out for on your way out. You will identify new triggers or weak points which you need to prepare for. As I say in almost every one of my videos, the only way to actually fail is to give up on trying. So you just relapsed. What now? In most cases, you will have discussed this in your mind to the point where it was okay for you to relapse. Do not change that opinion. Accept the fact that in this situation, because of the circumstances, it was okay to relapse. Do not feel guilty or ashamed. It is okay to feel angry because of the streak you lost or could have had. And now look forward. Say to yourself that it was okay to relapse and that you will try again. You don't need to try again on the same day, but give up on the old habit again as soon as possible. Another good thing would be to plan that when you get into the situation of relapsing again, you will only do it without watching adult films. This would be way healthier. And do not fall for the trap of the thought that doing it without is less satisfying. Actually, I have made the experience that the imagination of relapsing is usually way better than actually doing it. So look at what lead up to the relapse and try to change accordingly. Did you do enough activities to exhaust yourself? Did you surround yourself with a lot of triggers? Did you try to distract yourself? Meditation might also help to create more distance between you and your thoughts. Do you still use other sources of cheap dopamine? Are you on the way of cutting them out? Habits will benefit each other. If you improve in other fields, abstaining might be easier. Try to start doing more exercise, work, being creative, or try to cut out social media and start eating healthy. Maybe even daily meditation. Whatever is the best for you. If you relapse on one of these challenges, others will compensate for it and keep you on track. If you relapse once or twice, you might still be on the right path, and when the momentum gets going, you will relapse less and less. But if you relapse multiple times a week, even though you are trying, you might need to change your strategy. Always remember to keep a balance between stressors and resources. If you have a lot of stressors at the moment and also want to quit adult films, you need more resources, or try to cut down on the stressors. The most important thing is to not give up. Reflect on what you might be able to change to avoid the exact same situation which made you relapse. If you stay at it no matter what, you will eventually succeed. As I said, it will get easier after it gets worse. So stay strong, and even though half of November is done, changing your life isn't limited to November.